Hey guys, Nick's here, and sorry for being late, but we're here with Isekai Memories. So, I'm stupid. It's fine. But no. You know how my second monitor died, and I was like, oh no, I don't think I could do PC games anymore. And if I do, it's gonna be really janky because I can't see OBS, and I really like being able to see OBS when I'm streaming so I know if everything is functioning. So Saturday, when I couldn't stream and I was hardcore working on the cover that's coming out tomorrow, I was like, I need a second screen. I desperately need a second screen because doing music with no second screen is painful and doesn't really work that well. I managed to get it done. And then a thought crossed my mind. If I had an HDMI cable, I could just use my, big monitor as a monitor instead of a TV. Guess who got a cable today? So PC games are back on the table. Not that there were ever much on my channel, but PC games, they're there. That being said, I still want like a proper second thing. I still want that pin monitor or the pin display or whatever eventually, but it's not as big as a rush anymore. So it's still gonna be the Ko-fi goal going forward, but now it's not like I need it like yesterday or anything. We have workarounds. It's a very janky workaround because the dimensions of said monitor is really big compared to my main screen. So my mouse is barely visible for me. It's like a pixel tall. If I struggle on menus, that is why. Anyway, where's the mouse? Pull, go! It is also very weird just to see TenSura this big. But I will say this: we're already into the 5 stars. Okay, I'm fine with this. But no, I will say this: the wire isn't the best because every now and then it like flickers. I got like the cheapest wire I could, I will admit to that. It was because I don't have cash. Oh, I got this one, cool. So I got a really cheap janky wire, but it will get the job done until I can have a like proper second monitor. So yeah, that's sort of what I was doing this morning. We found out we did forget a few things. My dad, like I said, he went to the store randomly yesterday and he realized, oh, could have gotten this. And then I was like, I want my wire, so we got out today. And it just took a bit because snow, ice, blah, 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 blah. But we're fine, we're here, and we pull, and woo! But no, I feel so stupid. It took me like, what, a month to have the thought of, oh, HDMI cable, turn monitor into monitor instead of TV. But we're here. It's a little scuffed, but we're here. I just wish I could see my mouse. Because it's so tiny. Like, you see the stars over, like, Rimuru, but that's how big my mouse is. If not a little smaller than that. Who? Oh, cool. I like that unit. Oh, and the main banners. I am interested. But I'm also curious to see what the next banner is, so I might not pull until that one gets revealed. Because we're getting characters like Toa. Toa's our free protector. And it makes me think, oh, maybe Hero will get another unit, and I'm kind of curious about that. So I kind of want to wait to see if we get a new hero. Otherwise, I will probably pull for Minimaru Shion. We will see. But we probably won't be pulling on the main banner today. That being said, I want to make sure everything's working with this wire. I know it's janky, and it's being weird because it is a very cheap wire, but I will probably do like one run in Uma, maybe. I haven't really decided, but maybe we'll do Uma. Maybe we'll do Code Vein demo, because I really want to check out the Code Vein demo. We're getting all the 5 stars, and I'm fine with this. I think I've already maxed you out. We will see. New Year's? No Christmas. But no, the event is dealing with, like, Toa and Hiro and stuff because the new movie is coming out in Japan this month. So there's also, like, mini missions to celebrate the release of the movie. I'm curious to see if we do eventually get just a event based on the new movie. Because that's what happened with Scarlet Bond. That's how we got the first hero unit, and Toa and the Benimaru. So I'm curious to see if we get the new characters from that. We will see. Because I know they're letting us replay the Scarlet Bond event at some point. I'm not sure if it's live now, or if it'll go live later, like next month or something. We will see. But no, the update kind of jump scared me. I didn't realize the game updated last night. It's like, oh, now I really do need that HDMI cable. Hey GM. Well, I got the HDMI cable. So TenSura is now blown up on my giant monitor. So yay. The wire is not the best. It is like the cheapest thing I could find that was the right length. So it's not the best. It's not the best. It doesn't seem to be picking it up on the capture, but on the screen itself, every now and then I see like a black line across it because it is such a cheap and janky cable. It's fine though. It will work until I get the pin display, because I still kind of want that. It will make things easier and better for me in the long run. But for now, we have the cheap HDMI cable workaround, and I can do the PC games without worrying too much. I was scared to, and then I ended up getting out today, and it's like, I'll just get the wire. It will be easier. I didn't have a chance to look into it last night because I ended up working on the video for the cover that's coming out tomorrow, and then we were out, and it's like, I'm just gonna grab the cheapest wire I can and move on with my day. It will be easier. Because I didn't want to break anything. I'm sure it wouldn't break anything, but with my luck, I didn't want to risk it. Where is my mouse? There is my mouse. My mouse is very tiny. So if I struggle with menus, that is why. No, it's very weird seeing TenSura blown up so much on the screen. Like, I already thought it was weird seeing it on the old TV that I used. But now it is massive. Yeah, that would be great. That would be amazing. Like, I know, like, in the early days of the internet, you could download like custom mouse cursors or whatever. Maybe I should invest and try and find one. Because if I get something that's loud and obnoxious, I might be able to track where it is on screen. Because right now, it's just this little pixel. It is like... You see the letters, like, right here by my ear, where it says, like, 5EX battle character. That's bigger than my mouse. The star, that's bigger than my mouse. That's, like, twice the size of what my cursor is right now. So I am literally just following a single pixel and hoping that I'm clicking in the right spot. It's fine. Mouse really blends in on Blanc. Where did it go? There. I might need to look into that if I do more. We will see. For now, I'm going to live with the tiny pixel. And we're going to struggle through the menus together. It's fine. Okay, I think this is the last ticket. There isn't that many tickets to go through. Will we get someone new? Wait, no, I should be excited. I know it's going to be this animation because we're guaranteed an EX with this. This is the EX animation. Who do we get? Oh! Oh, cool! It's the Raphael I'm missing. Yeah, maybe? Cool! Cool, 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 cool. Where did my cursor go again? Okay, and like I said, I may or may not pull on this banner later. I just want to see what the second banner for the event is. As if we get Hero. I kind of want Hero. See, I don't think I'll need to level up anyone. So we can just go into the new event. Woo. Also water. Okay. It wasn't without its share of trouble, but the opening festival wrapped up safely. You could even call it a huge success. King Gazelle and Elmesia have returned home, and the other merchants have started to pack up as well. Well, some of them seem to be staying here to do a little more business, but that's totally fine with me. There are even those who plan to keep challenging the dungeon. I guess it's all thanks to Masayuki for doing such a good job advertising it. As for Malim, yeah, she's still drilling Gobta and Ranga. Since they're in the dungeon, they're not going to die, but still, my condolences. I just need a giant mouse for when I do PC streams now. But I would look into that after stream, because I'm sure I can find something. I just haven't thought of, like, custom cursor icons in forever. Let's see. So I guess all the invited guests have left. Great Rimuru, may I have a moment? I do like how... So in the anime, they actually bring these two in with the, the festival or whatever. They're like in the background every now and then. I like that the game is like pulling in on that. It's a hero. You're still here. I thought you and Toa had left already. Actually, Queen Toa and I are going to stay a little longer. There's something that's been concerning me as well. Something that's concerning you? Benimaru and Shion? I heard about it from brother. So did I. Sounds serious. What happened? Actually, before we got here, we stopped by the ruins of the ogre village, but we saw something strange. Let's see, something strange. Apparently, there was a huge pile of dead magical beasts, and they were scattered all around the ogre graves. Dead magical beast, huh? I don't remember seeing anything like that the last time I visited the graves. Yes, there wasn't anything there that magical beasts could feed on. Then could it have possibly been them killing each other over food? Wait, where did the magical beasts come from in the first place? It would have been strange if there were nests in the nearby... it wouldn't be strange if there were nests in the nearby forest. However, we decided to stop investigating and make our way to Tempest. And yet, something wasn't sitting right with me, so I spoke about it to these two. Yep, and you bet we're gonna investigate it with you, right? Yeah, it's concerning to me as well. I agree, if those magical beasts were born from some kind of concentrated source of energy, then we definitely can't leave it alone. Oh, thanks. I will hopefully figure out mouse things later. Let's see. Then may we step away from here for a while? Yeah, sure thing. And feel free to visit the graves while you're at it. Thank you. In that case, I'll take this opportunity to show Toa around Tempest then. Please do, I'm sure she'll be delighted. Visiting the graves? Then I'll prepare some lunch to take offerings. Maybe don't. Maybe ask Shuna. Maybe ask Shuna. What is it? Oh, hey, if you're visiting the ogre graves, why not invite Shuna and the others too? You're right, we totally should. Let's go invite Kurobe and Hakuro too. Good idea, let's all go together as a group. That way, visiting the graves won't feel so gloomy. Right, then I'll need to prepare lunches for everyone. I can't wait to show off my skills! I'm borrowing the kitchen right away. The damage just doubled. Hey now, wait a second, Shion. We don't know if I can read. We don't know if those three are coming with us or not yet. Hakuro's busy training the newcomers, and Kurobe's got tons of work to do at the forge. Benimaru's right. Let's not rush until we know how many people are coming. I guess you're right. Okay. Okay. Hee hoo hoo. Hee. I had to do some stuff, Lim. I had to do some stuff. But welcome to the new event for TenSura that's sort of a sequel to the first anime movie, but also here to celebrate the new anime movie that's coming out in like a week, I want to say, in Japan. Sometime soon-ish in Japan, the second movie's coming out. So we're hanging out with the characters from the first movie. Okay. We go, we poke. It still feels weird that we got, like, flamin' for this. Go, creepy clown! Oh, did I never level up Toa? Wait. I guess I was mainly focused on Clayman. Wait. Protection unit. Where is Toa? Okay. Got that. This might help. I was so focused on doing all the grinding I needed to get Clayman to max that I kind of forgot to do anything with Toa. It's fine. Not there. Over here. Story mode go. Woo. Let's see, visiting the graves. I'm sure everyone will be excited to go. And what about you? I'd love to go, but I still have to clean up all the mess left over from the festival. Sounds like you're busy. But could you wait before going? A day's all I need. At the very least, I like to prepare offerings and the clothes for the day. Clothes? You mentioned that there may be magical beasts around, right? Then you should be equipped with clothes suitable for combat. Also, since we're visiting the graves, I'd like for everyone to be dressed in attire that reflects ogre culture. I can have them ready by tomorrow, so please give me a little time. Alright, we'll depart tomorrow then. Thank you for giving me time, brother. Now, moment of truth. Does Hiro get a costume? Because if Hiro gets a costume in the story, then he's definitely getting a banner in like a week or two. Let's see, I'll have to make offerings that will bring joy to those who have passed away. Oh, and since it's a special occasion, I should include dishes I learned to cook here in Tempest. That way, it might convey the message that we're doing well in our new home. Okay, I'm going to cook all sorts of things. Now for clothes, I don't want anything too imposing since it's a formal visit to the graves, but at the same time, it could be a bit dangerous, so it needs to be durable as well. In that case, I'll lend a hand. Oh? I heard about it from young master. If you can draw up the designs, I can take care of the armor section so they protect the vital points. Really? That would be a huge help. It's no trouble at all. Besides, I don't want the folks back in the village to forget about me either. So you're not going with everyone? I'd love to go, but we're short on weapons and armor for the dungeon, so I'll be tied up for a while longer. Is that so? Then I'll start working on the designs right away. Please handle the protective parts then, Kurobe. Sure thing, but it'll only be the magical beasts that they've got to handle, right? I don't think we need to be too worried about them, no? Well, it's fine if they're magical beasts that emerge naturally, but... You think someone might be summoning them on purpose? Yeah, Kurobe gets forgotten a lot. So in the manga... The manga has a lot of random gags at the end. They have like little omake sections or whatever. There's a running gag that Kurobe always wants to be on the cover of the manga, but it never happens. So there's like always like in some of the volumes, there's like alternate takes on the covers and it's with Kurobe front and center, but it never gets approved. So yeah, he and Kaijin are just sort of in the corner making their weapons and armor. And they only pop up when Rimuru's like, oh, I have this idea for new gear. And then they like nerd out together about, oh yes, we could do this and that and this. And then Rimuru's like, I'm gonna leave now. I think it's a possibility. That said, I don't know why they would. Yeah, they're ogres. Well, now they're Kijin, which is like the evolved form of ogres. Well, they went from ogres, Kijin to Oni. Yeah, that's the progression. But this is what he looked like when he turned into Kijin, and even when he evolved further after Rimuru evolved. Yeah, he still just looks the same. And it's kind of funny, because out of all of them, when they were in their original ogre forms or whatever, he probably looked like the most traditional, like, Japanese ogre sort of deal with his design. And now he's just a dude. Yeah, well, it's better to be safe than sorry. Alright, I'll make some weapons as well, just in case. Thank you, but please don't push yourself. Hey, just leave it to me. Besides, there's something I've been wanting to make anyway. What would that be?
Hi.
Alright, let's go visit the graves together. I wish I could, but I can't afford to leave my security duties with all of you gone. But Tempest feels safe enough these days, no? I agree, but you never know what could happen. I see, and I guess it can't be helped. Wait here for a moment. Well, he's not even the construction worker, that's Geld. That's all the orcs. The orcs are the construction workers. Go for it, go for it. We can alternate rambling topics. Oh? I want you to give this as an offering. Oh, that flower. Yeah, we used to see these often in the village, but now that our land has been trampled, not a single one grows there anymore. But while I was on my patrol, I happened to find some growing on the mountain behind. This is probably the best flower we can take as an offering. Oh no. What sort of concerning new flavors? I assume they're concerning. Let's see, I love it. Okay, since we're not leaving until tomorrow, I'll make sure to keep it in a vase. Thanks, I'll return to my duties then. I mean, he could have just done a body double. It's fine. So I noticing a wildflower like that kind of surprises me. Okay. I'm still losing track of the funny mouse. Okay. So many claimants. Go. Pizza flavored chocolate. Okay. Okay. I mean, I've heard of like weird ice cream flavors before. It makes sense that that would also cross over into chocolate to some degree. But okay. Huh. I mean, the second one doesn't... I don't know what a baklava is off the top of my head. I've heard of it, but isn't it like already like a dessert? So wouldn't that be normal? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. Not only will we be investigating an anomaly, but we'll also be visiting the graves. Care to join us? Yeah. Yeah. See, well, a few years back, there was this weird trend. I'm not sure if bakeries are still doing it, but it was like a croissant with chocolate. And specifically, it was dark chocolate, and my mom saw it, and she's like, oh my gosh, you love dark chocolate, and you love croissants. You gotta love this. And so she got me one. Why did they ruin croissants and dark chocolate? I love both of those things, but together is a no. Because it was like, the outside of the croissant had like hard chocolate, and then on the inside they had like, it was sort of the consistency of like thick icing, but it wasn't icing. It was still like, maybe fudge is a good way to describe it, but it was weird. The textures were all over the place, and the flavors were indescribable in a bad way. I could only do like one bite of it. It's like, no, they ruined two things that I love. I don't know. They started doing like weird chocolate croissants at like Panera's and stuff a few years ago, and my mom was like, here, you need to try it because you love these things together, or you love these things apart. You should love them together. No. No. I mean, I've seen... See, there are these things, oh, what are they called? Pedophores, I want to say. It's basically tiny pieces of cake covered in chocolate. So basically what you're describing is just that in an egg shape. So that sounds fine. That sounds fine. I've had pedophores before. Those are fine. Let's see. I wish I could go, but after seeing Gobta's shameful showing at the martial arts tournament, I've been putting the newcomers through stricter training. Talk about bad luck. Speaking of which, do you want to join our training? I don't know. I just couldn't do it, and it just made me depressed. It's like they ruined two wonderful things by trying to combine them like a Reese's cup. Huh? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have nothing to offer to the graves, but I do at least want to show our fallen comrades that my teachings still live on. Run, hero. Sure, go for it. Hakuro, well, if that's the reason, then I can't turn down your offer. Still, go easy on me, okay? Seems like the courage of yours hasn't rusted away yet. Oh, hey, Jason. Let's see, I heard from Shuno. Were you able to finish that thing you wanted to make, Kurobe? Yep, I just finished carving it. Is this a miniature grave? Great Rimuru taught me about them. It's called a mortuary tablet. What are they used for? I don't fully understand it, but apparently you use them to honor the dead. Looks like it's written in that kanji language that Great Rimuru sometimes uses. How do you read it? It says, Grave of the Ogres. Great Rimuru carved the characters in for me. He said you're actually supposed to carve the names of the deceased, but... oh yeah. Back then, none of us had names. That's why they're all to be honored under this one title. And you want me to place this in our old village? That's right. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a choice. I mean, I've seen some people like, oh, I don't even remember where it was, but I did see once it was bacon strips dipped in chocolate, like hardened chocolate. Is like, no. So, honestly, it doesn't seem like that far of a stretch, but that just sounds weird. It just sounds weird. Let's see, of course, but it would all be for nothing if some magical beast were to appear and trample over everything. We must uncover the cause of the strange increase of magical beasts. See, it's like everything you're describing, Lim, outside of the one that has like the cake inside of it. It just sounds like carnival food. I've never been to a carnival before, but I have heard of them, and their food being very, very weird. You're just describing carnival food in the shape of an egg. Let's see. That reminds me, I heard you were helping out with the outfits we'll be wearing tomorrow, right? Yeah, Lady Shuna's been busy, so that's why they should be ready for you guys by tomorrow morning. Okay, but don't push yourself too hard, right? Great Rimuru said the same thing. Thanks, I'll be careful. Yeah. Let's see, you dodged that one as well, huh? It's proof that you've got good perception. Well, I'm pretty desperate since you swing like you could chop my head off, even with that wooden sword. Besides that disturbance. I don't know. I've only heard of like the most extreme versions of like carnival food that's just way out there. Like I saw someone, I forget what channel was talking about it. If it was a YouTube channel or something else. Deep fry. So they took the batter, they fried the batter. Nothing in the batter, it's just the batter. And then they put the batter back onto the fried batter and then fried it again. So you could get like deep fry on a stick. So weird. Good luck, Lim. Good luck. It sounds like you're about to try one of Never's concoctions. Good luck. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've just heard of some really crazy carnival food, and it scares me sometimes. Let's see, where is my mouse? There it is. Scrandle. I feel like I have heard of a scrandle before. What is a scrandle? I've heard of this. It bothers me. What is this? Oh, is that like the pancakes you do as like scrambled eggs? Let's see, that abnormal surge of magical beast. If someone's pulling the strings, then we might encounter a foe way stronger than we're expecting. I've lost my mouse again. Let's see, it's better to be prepared and trained, especially when we're trying to protect our comrades' graves. That's the mindset. Yep, Hero's getting a new banner. Okay, we might wait. I might wait for the banner to come out. Let's see. All three of you look... I can read. All three of you look great in them. This is some fine equipment. It looks comfy enough to be worn as everyday wear, and not just for our visit to the graves. The weapons turned out great too, thanks to Kurobe. Yuzu, it's not necessarily an orange, but it's sort of orange adjacent. It's smaller and it's more yellow, if I remember right. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what a yuzu is. The only reason I know what a yuzu is because back when I was doing my, like, original designs for Yuma, his name can mean yuzu. So I ended up looking up what a yuzu is. That's why I have, like, the little hoge on him to kind of look like the leaves and the stem. Let's see. Hey, it was nothing. What's in that box, Lady Shuna? Oh, that's what Scrandle is. Oh, okay, I've seen RT do that a couple of times. I didn't know it was called Scrandle. For whatever reason, I was thinking of this Evan and Caitlin video where they did, like, pancake hacks, and there was, like, a scrambled egg sort of variant of pancakes, and I thought that's what it was. I'm not sure. I forget. It's obviously been a few years since I looked up what the heck a yuzu was. Because I was very confused when I was looking up, like, name meanings for Yuma to try and get an idea for his design, and I just kept getting the result. It means yuzu. It's like, what the heck is a yuzu? It's just some sort of Japanese citrus. Let's see. Oh, these are the lunches we're taking as offerings. I've packed some nostalgic dishes, as well as some of the different dishes I learned to make here. Let's see. I don't mean to be disrespectful to the deceased, but I really want to try some too. Is that so? You know, I actually made some box lunches too, but... oh well, we can eat the leftovers ourselves. Huh? Wait, whose lunch is going to end up being offered, and whose do we get to eat? I want to have some of Shuna's, but offering Shion's lunches would truly be disrespectful to the dead. Anything wrong? Yeah. No, nothing. Let's see. Hey, it won't taste bad at least. I just have to suck it up. Okay. We go, we poke. Also water. My cursor is somewhere. There it is. It still feels really weird that Clayman is our free unit for this. I mean, I guess Clayman is the reason why all the ogres are dead, but even that makes it feel even weirder that he's our free unit. It's fine. We won't question it further. Let's see. Going out together like this reminds me of back when we were kids. I can read. Let's see. Yeah, we used to get lost and give our old man a real headache. Remember that time I saved Shuna from falling off a cliff? Hard to believe that the little princess we knew back then now runs the entire kitchen of Tempest. I'm also a good cook, so she keeps me really motivated. Yeah, sure. The taste may have improved, but the sinister aura leaking from that lunchbox nearly brought our wyverns down. Well, even aside from that, your town sure has a lot of delicious dishes to offer. Did you try lots of different foods at the festival? Yeah, I wanted to build up Queen Toa's stamina, so I brought all manner of different energizing dishes I could find. Grilled Tempest... I can talk. Grilled Tempest Serpent. That is a hard thing to say. Bull deer skewers and ramen. And Queen Toa ate it all? No, there was no way she could have finished it all, so I ate whatever she didn't. Turns out that the ramen goes soggy if you don't eat it quickly. Yeah, I remember being confused, not knowing how to eat it the first time. So which food did Queen Toa like the most? She really liked the pancakes. Apparently the honey on top was the best. That was the first thing Great Rimuru gave her, so I guess she remembers the flavor well. After all, that honey was what helped her regain her strength, so it probably reminds her of that kindness. I see. Then you should buy her plenty of sweets as souvenirs. We got plenty of desserts you can take home. Hey, if you want, I could make some for you myself. No, I owe it to you all to buy them from the shops and contribute to Tempest's economy. Ah, good point. I'm sure Great Rimuru would like that better. Seriously, where in the world does Shion get her confidence from? Doesn't she know how grotesque her dishes look? She doesn't care about appearances. If I were to recommend other sweets, it'd be... Creamaroo Puffs, I guess. Creamaroo? It sounds like a specialty. Yeah, they burst with cream when you bite into them, so they're delicious, but your hands sure can get messy. But after having a few myself, I worked out a neat little trick to keep your hands clean. A trick? You eat it holding it upside down, that way the cream won't spill out the sides. Wow, I never knew that. I've got to try it next time. Wait, how many Creamaroo Puffs did you eat before you figured that out? Well, that's... Oh, doesn't this forest bring back memories, brother? Oh yeah, this is where we were attacked by a bear when we were kids. Brother, you stayed behind so I could escape. But looking back, that was way too reckless. If the old man, I mean Hakuro, hadn't shown up. I knew I was being reckless, but I wasn't scared, after all. I knew our village was nearby and that our comrades were there, so I kind of knew that we'd manage somehow. I actually felt the same way later in life when I was fighting as a mercenary. I felt a strange sense of security knowing that I wasn't alone. But our village is no longer... Pain! The cursor is somewhere. Yeah, it's like, there are, like, proper, like, lighting shadows, but a lot of the shadows on these models are just baked into the texture. So some shadows come off very soft and subtle, and others are like, ah yes, this is just a solid line. This is just a box of color. Here. Tuna, go. Let's see. Here we are. It's been a while for you, hasn't it, Shion? Yes, but it's... Yeah, that's just how they shade him. They make it look nice for the animation, for like the secret skill or whatever, but from other angles sometimes the shading can be a little That, and it's like, the base model will always be the same, so if the hairstyle is different, it's gonna make it look even more obvious, because that shading is from where his hair usually lays. They just didn't clean that part off. Yeah. Let's see. More run down than we expected. Could this be the magical beast doing? There's scattered debris. It could have been by a bear or something even more vicious. Yeah, because he has longer hair, sort of like how Hiro's hair comes down on the sides. That's sort of how Benimaru's hair usually is. So since the base model is still the same, even though they chopped his hair, the shading's still there. Let's see, there's scattered debris. It could have been by a bear or something worse. Let's see, whatever the case, we should clean up the graves first. Let's move this big pillar out of the way. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is the shortest they've made his hair, honestly. They usually keep it kind of long on the sides. I think this is the shortest they've done him. Let's see, that wood, it's from your home, the chief's castle, right? Probably. You and I always used to get up to all kinds of trouble. And always ended up getting told off by the chief, but you know. I used to love watching the village light from high up in your castle. Each one of those lights meant there was someone living there, working, raising a family, and feeling loved. Brother. Thoughts like that would always warm my heart. It felt like anything was possible as long as we had each other. But then we'd do something reckless again, just to be scolded all over. I feel the same as you, brother. And yet now, no, I'm not making that face in front of our fallen comrades. That should do for the cleaning. Let's set up that mortuary tablet that Kurobe gave us. Where is going to be a good place for it? If we place it among the rocks used as gravestones, it wouldn't really stand out. You're right. I wish there was somewhere good that would make it look special. Hey, then what about over there, up on that hill? The view should be nice too. Good idea, that might work. Doesn't it remind you of that hill just outside Tempest? I love how you can see the whole city from up there. It's beautiful. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. The view from this hill might be lonely with nothing below it, but I do hope that one day it'll be rebuilt like Tempest. I'm sure our comrades would be happy to see the village feeling lively again. Yeah, you guys have helped so much with rebuilding Raja. I really can't thank you enough. If we can strengthen ties further by involving the Western nations, it'll serve as a way to keep the suspicious Eastern Empire in check. That may have been on Great Rimuru's mind, but in all honesty, I think he genuinely wants to unite everyone. It's strange, before Great Rimuru arrived, the Forest of Jura was a place where different races were in constant warfare. And as a result, we ended up with this empty view. It was Clayman who was pulling the strings. If someone should be blamed, it's him. Okay guys, this is getting too gloomy. Let's just place the mortuary tablet and have some lunch. Oh yeah, lunch, huh? Is this a good spot? Wait, the wind might knock it down. Let's secure the base with some extra soil. Alright, enough of the depressing stuff. Let's place the offerings and enjoy our lunch. Sure. Lady Shuna said these were specifically made as offerings, so let's place them in front of the mortuary tablet. Whoa, a real variety of cuisines, and it even comes with dessert. Yes, that's all he's concerned about is the dessert. How in the world is that not for us? And yet, let's share my lunch with the three of us. Yeah, they'd probably curse us if we offered Shion's lunch. At least it will taste okay. It will look horrible. It will look like it's alive and screaming in pain, but it will taste okay. Cursor. Cursor? Cursor.
これが戦場なのですね。はあ、僕とやる気？皆様、どうかご無事で。
Okay. Go, Shuna. My strongest soldier. I guess she's not, like, my strongest unit anymore, but she's still up there. She's still in, like, my top 5, I think, in terms of EP. Question mark? Top 5, top 10 at least. Thanks for the meal.
Hi.
You're welcome. You look like you're really enjoying it. Yeah. I'm glad brother gave me some advice beforehand. Don't look at it, just eat it. Remember how I always say to keep a broad perspective? What do you mean, brother? Shion's cooking is perfect example for the presentation, right? Yeah. Then try eating it while looking at the offerings that Shuna prepared. As long as you don't actually look at the food, it should be a little better. Good point, you're the best, brother. But my biggest question is... what does Shion's cooking look like to her? I swear, she wolfed that thing down all smiles. Anything wrong? No, nothing. Back to what I was saying when we were cleaning, but... it was just like I said, right? Yeah, there were magical beast corpses everywhere. If they just happen to wander down from the mountains, that's not much of an issue. But if there's some other source causing it, that's a problem. I'd hate for them to desecrate the graves after we went through all the trouble to prepare that tablet and offerings. If only there were footprints, then we could tell where they came from. Judging from that and how ravaged this place is, they must have fought fiercely. Wait a sec. What is it? So they came down from the mountain because they were hungry? That doesn't add up. Exactly. Huh? What? If they were that desperate for food that they tried to eat each other, they would have simply done so in the mountains. There'd be no reason for them to come all the way down here. That's true. Which makes me think that the most likely explanation is that they were summoned somewhere with no food and simply abandoned. But what for? That I don't know yet, but if this was a man-made disaster, then we'll have to take down whoever did this. Otherwise, our comrades won't be able to rest in peace. So someone nearby is trying to summon something here. That's a real nuisance. But we'll have to find them and put a stop to this. But where in the world could they be? Help! Huh? They came from that way, let's go. Yeah.
Hi.
Right. Let's see, what grudge do you have against us to do such a thing? Stop, I don't want to be used as a sacrifice. Shut up, you cowards were the first to flee when Lord Clayman was cornered. You all deserve 1,000 deaths. We're mercenaries, of course we're gonna run if it gets ugly. We fight for ourselves only. Don't tell me you're any different. Huh? Don't make me laugh, traitors. I was loyal to Lord Clayman from the very beginning. That man is a death man. He will rise again. And when that day comes, I'll surely become one of his 5 fingers. Ah, that day when I heard the Yamza had gone missing. I was so thrilled. I thought that I could take his place as the middle finger. But Lord Clayman never returned. That's why I'm summoning him back, with you guys as the sacrifices, of course. As if you could summon a demon lord with such an unreliable summoning spell. That's right, now just release us right away. Don't be ridiculous. Despite your cowardice, your mana is up to par. You'll make fine sacrifices. No, you'll just end up with another botched magical beast like before. It's useless. Have you forgotten how many warriors have died thanks to your deranged summoning? All those who would abandon Lord Clayman deserve to die anyway, and that includes you. You too as well. Well, I guess we know why Clayman is our free unit now. He's probably gonna be our boss fight. Granted, but Clayman can't come back because he was eaten. Soul and all, he was eaten. Okay. Okay. Stop. This is it. It's got 6 arms. Its base is a lesser demon, huh? But if I put this mask on it... Let's see, finally, everyone will come back. We can rebuild the Clayman army. What are you trying to do with that cheap knockoff? I remember that face of yours. Who knew you'd still be alive? You know him? Just like me, he was in... Stave? Serving as a mercenary for Demon Lord Clayman. You broken-horned... I can read. You broken-horned ogre. Bleh. Oh, that's some greeting. You think I'd ever forgive a deserter? You betrayed Lord Clayman, and you'll pay for it with your life. If anyone betrayed anyone, it was Clayman. He was the one secretly orchestrating the orc invasion. The destruction of this village was his doing. If anyone deserved to pay with his life, it was Clayman. And I'm glad he's already dead. What nonsense. That man is a death man. He will be resurrected given time. But he's really dead, though. Huh. Great Rimuru erased Clayman's very existence. I was there when it happened. Erased his existence? That's impossible. No, wait. Rimuru? Demon Lord Rimuru? Rimuru Tempest? Yep, so no matter how much you call for him, Clayman won't be coming back. No, it can't be. Oh. So there you go. Now stop it with your tomfoolery. If that's the case, I'll at least reclaim my place in this world. Ooh, cool. What'd you get? Place in this world. I was once a Majin with no family, but Lord Clayman hired me and I became a part of his band of mercenaries. Back then, I was surrounded by comrades. The barracks were my home, and Gustav was my second homeland. So do you understand, broken-horned ogre? You're not the only one who lost a homeland, a home, a place in this world. In fact, if there weren't deserters like you, the Clayman army would have never faltered. I'm not so sure about that. What? I took on your army together with the lycanthropes, and it was clear as day that your forces were weak. In fact, it was an easy battle. Yeah, it kind of was. Ooh, nice, nice. Lies, Yamza was there too. Yamza, oh, that guy who turned into Charybdis halfway through? Yeah, we took him down easily. It wasn't the first time we fought one, you see? Yeah, and we fought the real thing. Even Charybdis too? Wait, Yamza turned into a Charybdis? According to Albus, someone probably manipulated him into swallowing an artifact that transformed him into a Charybdis. Manipulated? No way. I didn't see it myself, so I can't say for certain, but only someone like Clayman could pull off something like that. It was Clayman who betrayed his men first. You simply chose the wrong master to serve. So what? I said so what? What does it matter? All I want is a place to belong. I don't care what Lord Clayman did when he was alive, as long as I have this demon molded after him. Our former band will get back together, all united under the banner of the Clayman army. Well, now we poke him. Okay. I mean, it's not the boss yet, so we're fine. We got Shuna. Go. Yeah, we got Shuna. Okay. Also water. My throat has been very scratchy the past few weeks. Okay. I don't care what Lord Clayman did when he was alive, as long as I have this demon modeled after him. Our former band will get back together, all united under the banner of the Clayman army. Let's go, Lord Clayman. I've offered you some fine Majin as sacrifices. Now unleash that great power of yours. I keep tripping over every other word. It's fine. Oh, he has his spells. Demon disease. My body's so heavy. Knockoff. Lesser Demon can use a unique skill. Are you two alright? That was nothing. Anyway, you handled the Majin, brother. Adora, a little debuff's got... A little debuff's not going to stop it, in that case. Gather my failed creations, overwhelm them with numbers. He summoned all these? Just how many did he sacrifice? A lot, apparently. All those who turn their back on Lord Clayman are scum. That goes for you too, broken horned ogre. What? So narrow-minded. Far too narrow-minded. What did you say? I failed to protect my village, but even now, there are still things that I am determined to protect. That's what you lack. You're nothing but a scared child crying in the dark. You don't know anything about me. Demons crush these ogres with our new Lord Clayman. Cool. Let's see, my body feels heavy again. What's going on? My limbs feel like they're being torn apart. What an unfamiliar debuff. Look closely, they're threads. Congratulations! Threads? They're ultra-fine threads wrapped all around our bodies. You should be familiar with this. You know So 8. Like his signature move. So you figured it out, huh? You cunning eagle-eyed ogre. Well, I'm broad-minded, unlike you. We can't move, then we'll just have to blast away Hellflare. I'll rip these threads. Oof. Congratulations. Let's see. Oh, you're tougher than I thought. It must be your master's persistence. Impossible. I can't even inflict damage on them. Now that you've learned your lesson, don't ever do something this foolish again. I doubt he's going to listen to you. Maybe just poke him. I can't stand you saying that. It was all because you disrupted the army that... Clayman was doomed from the start. You stole my place in this world. I did. No, that's my line. How ironic. We were both mercenaries hired by the same nation, yet our positions and circumstances couldn't be any more different. I won't say that I don't understand what it's like to lose your place of belonging, but even if our village is no more, I won't allow you to trample it all over again. You know nothing about me. You've never felt true loneliness, so shut up and die, Icicle Lance. Oh, it's no wonder you're trying to replace Yamza, but still. What? You got nothing on Yamza. And Yamza has nothing on these guys. Let's see. My comrades gave their souls so that I could live. The trust and hope of the fallen rests upon these shoulders of mine. That's the difference between you and me. Let's see. Lord Clayman, please stop him. Yeah, he's gonna get poked like Charybdis did. Dominate. Yes, control him and make him kill his loved ones. I guess it's kind of like Zoe's puppet strings, huh? How petty, but it's no match for brother. Oh no, is he being controlled again? Because that's what happened in the movie. Wait. Don't puppet hero again. Okay, no. Okay. Be poked. Okay. I wonder what the card will do. The new... Oh, what's it called? We've only had them for a few months, and I always forget what the little cards are called. Let's see. Not even that worked? I'm done letting others do whatever they want with my body. What? So what'll it be? Surrender now and I won't take your life. If you swear that you'll never try to destroy this village again, I'll let you go anywhere you like. Don't be stupid. You might only be an imitation, but I can't simply just abandon Lord Clayman. I have no choice, Lord Clayman. Take all my energy, take my life. I offer it all to you. What? Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. So you trust everything to me, huh? Very well, Majin. Demons, become a part of me. Why? Oh, now he talks. Now he talks like Clayman. Basically, I'm the only one necessary here. Let me compress all the energy we've accumulated. I don't know what's going on, but a big attack's coming. No doubt, be on guard. Whatever you throw at me, I'll crush it. Regretted in the afterlife, full shred. It's a flying slash attack. He converted all the collected energy into a slash attack. It doesn't... let's see. It does somewhat resemble the real Clayman. You've seen it before, Shion. In that case, Benimaru, we'll hold back this attack together. Got it. Now, Shion, hurl that thing right back with everything you got. Luckily, you're equipped with a club today. Go slug that thing out of the park. You know I will. 3, 2, 1. I mean, maybe instead of just throwing him around, you make sure that, you know, you poke him? You're nothing but a glorified lesser demon. You don't stand a chance against us. Copy is a copy. Yep, there he goes. Be poked. Give up already. Give up. He's still alive? Never. Can't you hear it? Don't you smell it? What are you talking about? I hear it. The roars, the screams, even the crackling of magic, and the smell of a burning village. It's the smell of war, so calming. In the end, it becomes simply the smell of alcohol. Like every mission, we win again. Now drink, drink. Your eyes there. Only when you've survived a battlefield full of death, I can talk. Death. Do you truly feel alive? It's all I have. It's the only thing that satisfies me. Hopeless creatures we are, yeah. Now he's dead. He's gone. People who can only live through war, huh? No wonder they crave an army and commander. Still, he didn't have to pick Clayman to be the one to revive. He could have just joined another army. Were the mercenaries in Clayman's army really treated that well? That wasn't the impression I ever got. Maybe he was one of Clayman's favorites or something. True, if he knew what Clayman looked like in his transformed state, he may have been pretty close to him. I'm sorry, but this burial ground is for ogres only. We can't build you yours here. Okay. Wait, so that wasn't the final boss? This is the final boss. Okay. You would really think it would be Clayman. Just in case. We probably don't need this because it's Shion. Or not Shion, it's Shuna. But still... Go overkill. Go my strongest soldier. Yeah, 3 would have been fine. Well, I mean, the imposter Clayman was, like, the whole point of the story. So I sort of assumed, and then I realized, wait, no, we just poked him. There's nothing left. Okay. Wow, using the lesser demon as a substitute for Clayman, huh? What an odd idea to come up with. What was surprising was that an ordinary lesser demon evolved enough to use techniques similar to Clayman's. What a coincidence. But what's most surprising is that he swore loyalty to Clayman. Most of Clayman's men were forced into it against their will. He said he was a Majin with no family, so I guess being taken in by Clayman meant a lot to him. But he didn't even have a name, right? I think so. And Clayman probably didn't trust him all that much. After all, Muron said that he never trusted his subordinates anyway. He truly chose the wrong master to serve under. If only he'd met Great Rimuru, he might have found happiness. Nah, I don't really want any more battle crazies around. Wait, am I one of those crazies? Yep, just a little. I don't know, I mean, I did end up summoning one already. Oh, is that me you're talking about? So you're self-aware, huh? But man, there's so much mystery surrounding demon summoning. Sometimes you can end up summoning someone as incredible as Diablo. Oh my, Great Rimuru called me incredible. I'm feeling hot all over. Seriously, dial it down, okay? Now, enough of all that unsettling stuff. Please, have some of these instead. This is... It's the same lunch as the offerings. I thought you might all be tired from your journey. I truly feel alive now. That hits different coming from you. Alright, let me dig in too. Great Rimuru, I want you to sample my new sweets instead! My condolences. And thus the disturbance at the former ogre village was resolved. Judging from what they told me, the Majin coincidentally just happened to be summoning numerous times near the village. Had they summoned somewhere more remote, they would have been stopped by the likes of Benimaru. How unlucky of them, but the unluckiest of all was... Clayman for making me angry. If he hadn't pushed me, he would have still been alive, and that Majin would have held a grudge. But did that Majin know of Clayman's evil deeds and still choose to serve him? If so, he's just as guilty. Whoa, this one's great too! Presentation really does matter in cooking. Exactly. I want to take some of this to Queen Toa. No worries, she's being served the same meal. Ah, much appreciated. Still, you ought to head back to her soon. Did something happen to her? No, but she seemed a bit restless the whole time you were away, so she's probably worried. That's not good, I better hurry. No. What? That was mine. Don't worry, if you're still hungry, you can help me sample some of my new desserts. That's just adding insult to injury. Come on, Benimaru, let's sample them together, shall we? Please don't get me involved. Okay. Hard mode time. Or wait, no, I should probably check my bingos. I think. We check them, we give myself energy. Yeah, we need to forge. Hee. Hoo-hoo. My mouse is too small. Oh, and I should check the Heartscape thing. Okay, we did that. Let's look at the fancy new picture. E? Cool. Oh, I guess the promo art does show Hero in the different outfit. I didn't notice that. Whoa, this one really shows off his bravery. I never thought the day would come when you could be the one relying on me. I am grateful for the meeting between Toa and Hiro. Of course, I'm also thankful for the encounter with Great Rimuru. Yes, though our masters may be different, our spirits will always be together. Exactly, the pride of the ogres is everlasting. And I should be able to level him up. Hee-hee-hoo. Oh right, wrong tab. Oh no, we need the yellow ones. Okay. I will get those in a couple of days, next week, whenever the first is. Okay. I should also start building this thing. Okay, we got that. It's about all we can do there. Okay. Well. Like, where's the complete button? Okay. Build that. But now I'm almost done with this region now. I'm just needing the last few things. I've gotten every single individual building. It's just maxing them out. So yay. Then I'll be able to organize the buildings, because right now it's a mess in that region. I have done nothing. I keep hitting daily out of habit. We haven't unlocked it yet. Yeah, we got a diorama thing of Aincrad. We got Kirito and Asuna's cabin, and then we got like it was some mini game apparently in the gun game question mark. It came when Shinon was added. There was like 3 SAO buildings. It's still weird to me that they made it where Yuki was able to, like, briefly reincarnate in TenSura, and then she just vanishes again because she's technically dead in their universe. It was sort of depressing. It's like, oh, look, Yuki's here now. Oh, by the way, she died before. Oh, look, here's the end of the event. She's gonna die again. Goodbye, moving on. Maybe, probably. Yeah. Because it's like, it was really weird to me when all of a sudden they're like, oh look, Yuki is the last SAO character instead of like a cosplay unit. I was really expecting more cosplay units and we didn't get any. And it's like, okay, that's weird. How are they going to explain that? Because I remember Yuki's storyline. That's like the only thing I remember from that season is Yuki. It's like, she died? I'm pretty sure. And now she's just walking around Tempest like everything's fine. And then, like, when you load into the game, right at the end of, like, a collab event, it will have, like, a little wrap-up scene, like, oh, the characters are going back to their world, and it's like, Yuki's like, yeah, it's time for me to just vanish again. It's like... It just felt weird. It just felt really weird. Like, even the little, like, those heart prints, heartscapes or whatever they're called, the thing in the corner, this thing, they have one for the SAO collab, and after Yuki was added as a unit, she was, like, added to the illustration, because there was a slight, like, little blank area, and she got added to it. It's like, I don't think you should have brought her here just because of what her story is. And you acknowledge the fact that, oh yeah, she died. She definitely died. And now she's here. And now she's dead again. It's like, that just felt weird. That felt wrong. Also, the game is really laggy all of a sudden. Oh, see, this is only, like, his partial form. Because he has another form past this, which I also have. Where is he? Because he has that form, then he gets beat up some more, and then he keeps fighting. Where is he? Oh yeah, I need to level those guys up. Yeah, here. This is his slightly beat up form. Ta-da! I don't think I can... Oh, I can zoom in here. So yeah, now you can kind of see his face. Kinda. But then, yeah, he gets eaten.
よし、そうと決まったら、まずはカイジンたちに相談だ。行くぞイジス。
Okay.
遊びの時間だね。
But yeah, Clayman's true form is freaky. It's supposed to be freaky. He's a deaf man.
塵も残さんぞ。
皆様、どうかご無事で。命令する気？どうかな。じゃえ。
The game is like suddenly very much struggling. I don't know why. But we're so close to the end, we're just gonna deal with it.
なんだ、暇つぶしにもならないね。
Sometimes Google Play is a little finicky on this one, for whatever reason. If I was smart, I would have opened the game and like closed it a couple of times to make sure it didn't get all laggy like this. But I was just too hyper to just start stream, so I only opened it the one time. Yeah. Because this form was definitely there for, like, sort of shock factor. Because his, like, hidden form or whatever, like, the main form you saw, it literally just looked like an elf in a suit, basically, for lack of a better way of describing it. He was very snobby, very, very fancy, and then the fight started, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm a death man, and he goes into that form, and everyone's like, yeah, so we got a slime. We got a slime, we got an ogre, we got a dragon, we got a wolf, we're fine.
蹂躙してやろう。塵も残さんぞ。
皆様、どうかご無事で。
The game is struggling so much. Oh no.
しょうがないな。その、いかがでしたか？
Oh, it pains me The lag, it pains me. Maybe, I don't know. Google Play is really weird. Because sometimes the games will run fine, and other times they'll be like, we aren't moving for anything, and then it will crash. And then I reload and everything's fine. So the game might be trying to crash on me. Just because Google Play is still technically called Google Play Beta. Even after all these years, it still has beta in the name. So it's still very, very glitchy at times. But it's fine. Go Shuna, my strongest soldier. In all of your 2-frame glory. $4K. I specifically got a 4K monitor. It's not a TV. I use a monitor as TV. I use the TV as a monitor. Now the monitor is actually being used as a monitor, and it's weird. But I got the big monitor because I knew I would be getting a PS5 eventually, and I knew PS5 could do 4K, and it's like, okay, 4K monitor, and that's what I got. Okay. We're almost free of the lag. The game opened in 4K is the thing. Because it has, like, display settings for the game on, like, the side of the game window or whatever, and I checked it, and it said it was just playing in 4K by default because it could tell my computers were in 4K. I don't know. Because I don't want to screw with my big screen settings too much because I do use it with 4K on, like, my PS5 and stuff. But I don't know. Like I said, I literally just plugged things in and started stream. I have not gone into settings at all. I can look into it more later. I was just wanting to get into things. I don't know. All my screens, my main screen and that screen is 4K, so everything outputs to 4K. Because when I was trying to fix things with the stupid second TV, when it was still working, I tried to change, like, the default stuff to try and make it look better, and it just screwed everything up. So it's like, okay, recommended settings go. Woo! With every passing minute, we lose 10 more frames. I'm not sure which plays worse now. This or Drakengard 3. I don't know. I'm not doing that while I'm streaming, though, because that sounds like it could break a lot of things. I would need to stop everything to mess with that. I don't know. I know nothing. Like I said, I can stop stream after TenSura and I can check it. But I can't do any of that on stream. It might break something. Yeah. Okay. Because even when I used, like, the tiny TV that could barely do 720p, it would do this too. And at that point, it was outputting to 720 and not even 1080, because that screen was so dinky. And it would do this too. It really is just a Google Play issue, because Google Play is very janky. It works for what it is, but it's still very janky. I have no idea. I haven't really decided. Because we're almost to the end of this with all of the lag. I obviously not doing more TenSura. I haven't decided if I'm doing Uma, because if I do Uma, I would be streaming when the free draws show up, and I could do the first free draw on stream. Or I play the Code Vein demo, because I really want to play the Code Vein demo. Either way, though, I'm going to stop stream to see if I can fix some of my issues with the screen. If I was smart, which I am not, I would have messed with my settings a little bit more instead of just plugging in the funny cable and starting. Yeah. So like I said, either way, after I set up my parallel processing, I'm probably stopping stream for a few minutes so I can look at some stuff. And then we'll be back with something. I don't know yet. But the lag is painful. Well, it's like, I don't necessarily know how long the demo is. Like, I can stretch it out, because it's just the character creator. I'm not even sure if there's any gameplay after the character creator, like the first demo. So, that's why I'm like, do I really want to do that? Because I might not be able to make, like, a full chunk with that. So, I don't know. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. But no, they dropped a trailer for the demo. It's so funny because they went ahead and they put in like all of the characters from like their other IP in this character creator. Like they did the prince from Katamari in the character creator for Code Vein 2. You can pull off the prince. Wide head and all. The lag is painful. I think we have reached Dragon Guard 3 levels of lag. Everything goes black and white and we just hear the last song playing in the background. Because, like, the first demo for the first Code Vein, it gave us, like, I don't know, like the first 30, 40 minutes of the game afterwards. But it was just called a demo. It wasn't necessarily called just the character creator demo. And this one is just advertised as the character creator, so I don't think there's even anything after you make the character. I think it's just the creator, which is fine.
いかがでしたか？
But I think they're saving all the gameplay for, like, the actual game, you know? Okay. Parallel processing, please. That should be enough stamina. Yes. Okay.
よし、そうと決まったら
That is going.
まずは怪人たち
Is
に
there anything else I need to check
行くぞイジス
before the game clearly crashes? Okay. I think we're good. I will deal with everything else later. So yeah, give me a few minutes. I will figure out what we're doing, and I might play around with some settings. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Where is my mouse? There is my mouse.